Administrative efficiency for business facilitation can be defined as the ability of public administration to make it easy for enterprises to comply with national rules related to entering into business, business operations, and exiting from business. By alleviating the constraints on business, administrative efficiency can release productive capacities, reduce companies' costs, and boost entrepreneurship, therefore stimulating jobs and production. Especially in times of global economic crisis, when governments face growing public deficits and private operators struggle to overcome a severe slowdown, it is crucial to remove unnecessary burdens and disincentives to enterprise activities and to promote the application of existing affordable solutions to reduce administrative barriers. Rules and procedures are, of course, necessary to implement public policies. The challenge for governments is to minimize the time and cost entailed in compliance. This is an economic priority. The less time and money companies spend on administrative procedures, the more resources they can devote to income-generating activities. Additionally, such efficiencies are also a component of good governance and an effective way to tackle corruption. Transparent and simple rules encourage compliance and help diminish administrative misconduct. How then can governments make it as easy and affordable as possible for companies to comply with national rules? This question will be discussed in this morning's session, which will review best practices in the fields of e-government, transparency, and simplification of business-related administrative procedures. Special focus will be put on very small enterprises and on the informal sector. As an OECD report recently pointed out, a majority of the world's active population works in the informal economy. There is no single cause to the existence of the informal economy, but it certainly can be said that simpler and more accessible rules would make formalization easier. A recent UN resolution encourages the promotion of an enabling environment that facilitates entrepreneurship and doing business by all, and encourages countries to continue their efforts in the field of legal empowerment of the poor, addressing both formal and informal settings by taking into account those dimensions in their national policies and strategies. UNCTAD's knowledge of administrative efficiency is based largely on our experience with e-regulations. Our e-regulations software is designed to help governments offer investors total transparency in investment procedures. I would like to commend here the efforts and the progress made under this program by the governments of Colombia, Comoros, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Guatemala, Mali, Morocco, Nicaragua, Vietnam, and the city of Moscow. But many other countries, many of them developing countries, have also designed and implemented good solutions to make administrative procedures swift and transparent for creating companies, including registering property, obtaining licenses, work permits and visas, and paying taxes. Smart laws and procedures, organizational schemes, and e-government tools that have proven their efficiency in one country can be helpful to other countries confronted with similar problems. International cooperation in sharing and disseminating business facilitation solutions can considerably speed up the pace and reduce the cost of administrative reform, release productive capacities, and boost enterprise development. This meeting aims at launching a process for facilitating the sharing of policies and good practices among UNCTAD member states in the fields of e-government, transparency, and simplification of business-related administrative procedures. The issues note prepared by the Secretariat identified some good policies and practices, and I understand that many of the distinguished delegates and experts present here today are prepared to share solutions that were successfully implemented in their countries. UNCTAD is honored to provide, through its iPortal, a platform to collect and widely disseminate smart solutions for business facilitation and administrative efficiency, and is committed to actively promote exchanges and cooperation among its member states with a special emphasis on South-South cooperation. In closing, let me thank the donors to UNCTAD's Administrative Efficiency for Business Facilitation Program. In particular, the governments of Luxembourg and the Netherlands, with the hope that more donors will join them in the future in supporting this program. I wish you a very lively and fruitful discussions, and I thank you.